One of those special Saturday evenings in Serie A. That extra serving of base. Inter begin the night in fourth, but only a couple. Roma represented as well in a crowd of around San Roma. Runners-up the last couple of years. And something special is happening for the red and yellow half of the Eternal City. For the off. Artistry. Know that Inter have the chance to put the frighteners on them and jump clear of the Giallorossi at the centre.
Yep. Jovetić, Rudiger, just catches him on the back of the head. Not a good start for the centre half.
It's going to 6 changes made by Inter from the side that beat Bologna. Different story for Roma, just the one from Wednesday's 3-1 win over Udinese. Mohamed Salah available again after suspension. He's back on the side, preferred to Iago Falque. Perišić waits. Pjanic. Rudiger trying to get close to the ball. Now scope for Inter to hit on the break. A turn by Ljajić. Must be a strange, but he could be on the way out. And the errant touch by Jovetić. Pjanic, who let fly from a long way out. Freddy Guarín. He's looking for a very ambitious effort, and my goodness, he's tried to score from on BT Sport. Second part of this Saturday night Serie A doubleheader. Earlier, Juventus doing enough in Derby.
Really often
10 minutes, Stuart. Just to carry on, D'Ambrosio towards Jovetić. Guarín switching play to the left, and here's Ljajić now. Perišić. Wasn't the best of touches from Inter trying to grow into the game.
There's been a couple of good runs down that far side. Nagatomo made a good run. Guarín didn't see it early enough.
Perišić during dignity. This time round they feel they can make hay. It's Jovetić who's gone down, and this is much better from the Inter point of view. It's Brozovic, took a deflection. Guarín now, and he gave it a
chances. Here's the chance up the other end. He's onside when the ball's played. Good pass into Brozovic. He's actually shooting here. He's actually crying.
The touch was by Gervinho. It was hoping that Florenzi might be able to run onto it. Jovetić with the pass, Ljajić. Stevan Jovetić again. Digne. Dzeko had dropped into the deeper position. Jovetić. And Ljajić trying to cut a swathe through the Roma defence. An attack, hitting something of a roadblock. Jovetić with a hold-up play. Scored just the one goal as a Roma player. Edin Dzeko came against Juventus in the 2-1 win. Now it's Perišić, tight angle. Couldn't really do too much with it. Lines on the knockout stages of the Champions League, but work to be done on that front. Jovetić. Ljajić, if you just come in, no Mauro Icardi. Starting on the bench for Inter. No De Rossi for Roma. That's because of a minor injury. Jovetić, let's rip. Not really troubling Szczesny.
Base Jovetić. Roma like to squeeze and press the ball. Holding quite a high line, he couldn't play it into anybody.
Medel behind him. Chilean pitbull. Clever play by Stevan Jovetić. Jovetić. It's an effective flick. And Brozovic! Gary Medel, the goal scorer for Inter. From a long way out. The man who rarely finds the
down here. Good link-up play, Jovetić. Goes round the side of Rudiger. It's actually a very good strike, he just cuts across it. Szczesny is close. But there you see the technique, standing for off the ground, cutting across the ball, and does enough to beat Szczesny.
Well, it's something of a collapse. Here's Perišić. And Freddy Guarín just gets away from him. Off the head of Digne. He's faced by Perišić. Free kick. There's the outcome for Azzurri. But they've improved as the first half has progressed. And it's Gary Medel's goal that represents the difference.
He's actually done a good job so far, Perišić.
Pjanic fighting for it. Pjanic and as Gary Medel. Back to Jovetić. Now Brozovic takes over. Options right and left. Brozovic.
You could see what he was looking for. Beating of Rio in the air. Just got a couple of inches on him.
Ljajić and Jovetić, and he had Brozovic just to the right of him. D'Ambrosio now. Brozovic. Freddy Guarín. And Guarín with a shot. Well, he took his time to deliver. At the halfway, cards in for Serie A match to Freddy Guarín that time. Salah back there as the right fullback almost. Kondogbia. Weighted pass to Adem Ljajić. He's in to keep the composure. Stringing a few passes together. They'd like to get Ljajić on the ball if they can. Here he is again, Adem Ljajić. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Jovetić has made a quiet start to the second half. Ljajić. Pushing it through for Perišić.
There you see Perišić standing in an offside position. Again, keeping a flat line.
Roma's luck in front of goal just won't change. Ljajić now. And plenty of options for Adem Ljajić. Oh, it's gobbled up by to change, and it will be Rodrigo Palacio for Stevan Jovetić. Just drifted out of the game a bit in the second half. He's not playing, he's likely taking in a game on his television or iPad. Perišić for Checo, but the play was broken up effectively by Murillo. And so no, they really are going to have to tough this out.
Left-hand side, Jovetić down the right-hand side.
Brozovic. Also picked up by Maicon. Palacio, that hanging ball. Brozovic! Well, it was spectacular. And the save from Szczesny was excellent.
But that's what I was talking about. This is the last bit of it. Brozovic with the
charge attitude. Instead of Brozovic. Ivan Perišić. Salah.
Good defending, Nagatomo. He knew where Jovetić wanted to go and stopped him getting the cross or shot in. He's left back.
Justifying his selection, only his third appearance of the season. Digne up against Perišić. He switched on the afterburners. Brozovic, Perišić. Perišić.
The player on the ball.
Finding the way to goal. And that takes off. And Ljajić had to be sure.
That's why
Rudiger was never going to be favourite. has worked its way to Salah. He tries to glide through. Showing too much of the ball to Ljajić. And now the counter. Perišić. Palacio in support. Still Ivan Perišić. And down goes Szczesny.
Here is that run from Perišić, getting away from Salah. Gets away from the next challenge fairly easily.
Golan trying to drag it forward. Now, was there a foul there?
Well, I think it's for a handball here against Ljajić. Slides in. There's not much he can do about that. He slides it. They won't play the ball into the box. They just keep it in this corner.
To attack. Even Roma down to 10 men. The other side carrying the game to the opposition. In the Scudetto race.